Okay, so what's up, y'all? We're back with the Insecure Season 4 review. So let's just say off the bat, we had to wait a very long time for Season 4. I think it's been like a year or something since Season 3 ended, but yeah, we had to wait a year. Of course, the episodes were only like 30 minutes long. You know, Issa, you my girl, but you gotta at least give us an hour. So the episode started with Issa on the phone telling someone how she is not friends with Molly anymore. And then it automatically goes back into 6 months. I also want to do a shout out to Ray J and Portia, who had a little cameo on the show. Issa was watching like a version of Snapped on her TV, and they were two characters in it. Somebody named Latoya got killed and trying to figure out who killed them. So shout out to them too for that. But yeah, then we automatically go 6 months back into the episode. I, for one, was a little upset because I kind of don't want to go backwards anymore. I want to jump right into the drama, but I guess we got to see where it started off with. So, of course, it's going back to Issa and Canola when they were talking about putting together the sponsorship party for Issa's block party. As you guys know, Canola is messing around with Lawrence. So, I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I'm not a fan of Lawrence, so I don't really care for them, but Canola's pretty cool. I will say that Canola did meet Lawrence at Tiffany's baby shower. And Tiffany knew that Canola and Lawrence were actually dating, and meeting up. She tried to paint the picture when it was revealed to Canola and Issa that Canola was dating Issa's ex, that Tiffany didn't know that it was a serious thing. But she never even thought to mention it to neither one of them that, hey, this is Issa's ex-boyfriend. And not only is it Issa's ex-boyfriend, but it's an ex-boyfriend who she was with for 5 years. They lived together even after they broken up. And she never even thought to mention it to neither one of them. I'm not a fan of Tiffany. She's been pregnant for 3 seasons. It just does not give for her. That automatically makes it awkward between Canola and Issa. Issa doesn't really know how to feel. Canola doesn't either. Canola likes Lawrence, I guess. Issa then proceeds to tell her, where your ex is at, because I want to pop up on them how you pop up on mine, They don't really know how to feel about the situation. Issa, I think she's matured a lot, so she kind of was indifferent about it. And, Canola and her were gaining a kind of a friendship. They were like two boss chicks just getting it together. Canola was really helping her put together her dream and helping her manifest all of the things she wanted to put together for the block party. So she didn't really just want to cut her off about an ex that she doesn't even give a fuck about anymore. So, of course, child, Miss Molly's in this episode, and she is still engaging with Asian Bae. I believe his name is Andrew, but they're kind of, in cahoots. They go bowling. He cut his hair off. I'm not really feeling that, but he's still cute. As she invites him to Issa's block party sponsorship thing, as they're on the way there, he reveals to her that he is currently still dating and seeing other people. From my understanding, him and Molly were not even exclusively together. As I remember, she kind of ran away from him when she first met with him. Molly ruins everything. She automatically shuts down on him, and you can see the shift in her attitude, and he can see it as well. She tries to act unbothered, but you can clearly see that she's very much bothered. My thing about it, Molly's grown. She could have automatically opened up and said, I feel some type of way, or I'm feeling you and I want us to exclusively date. I'm not dating anybody else. And it's not like she had any other options. I'm surprised she was over Dro. That took forever for her to get over. And now she's just she has no understanding or any way to comprehend to Andrew that she's not really feeling him dating other people. But she was messing around with Dro for so long, and she let him slide with everything. But now when it comes to a good guy, she doesn't even want to give him any leeway. So when she shows up to Issa's party, well, let's back up. She asks Issa, does Issa mind her inviting Nathan? If y'all remember Nathan was the other babe who was Andrew's friend, and he ghosted Issa. Didn't really have a good excuse for her. He ghosted my girl. They was really vibing. He kind of let her on. So Molly asked, would Issa mind if Andrew invited Nathan? And I will say it was very big of Issa to say, hell no. Because Issa would have tried to make it seem like it was okay that she would have, just been fine with Nathan being there. No, girl, you don't want him there. Just say that. And she did. So big ups to Issa. I can already see the character development in her. So when Molly arrives to the party, automatically she has negative vibes. She was like, hey girl, let me tell you about my problems. And it's like, it's not even that time. Issa's already under stress because her and Canola, they're not really vibing the same. They're not really beefed out. It's more so awkward. They don't know how to handle one another in this situation, which is fine. Tiffany's there and she's just as damn awkward and she's not making the situation any better. But of course, Issa's bubbly personality, she pushes through. Her brother's DJing the event. It gets a little bit ratchet, with Trina, one of her tenants there. She got TSA Bay, which is this, big boy. Shout out to the big boys. Big boys need love too. He's this other dude that they gave him a sex scene, him and Issa, when the episode was opening up. I wasn't really feeling that. I could have went without seeing his ass cheeks clap on my TV screen. But, he seemed pretty cool. He was down with Issa. He got her a gift, and he showed up for her when he needed her. So, shout out to him. That's more than a lot of the other dudes she was messing with did. I'm glad to say for sure that she's done with Daniel. I wasn't really feeling that. Of course, Nathan, he was cool, but the whole ghosting thing was very immature, very childish. And Lawrence, I'm so ready for them to do away with him in the show. But yeah, so at the party, her and Canola are trying to just, navigate around each other. And Issa can clearly be seen to trying to push through and just do business. So when Molly is made aware of the differences between Issa and Canola about Canola dating Lawrence, she automatically, is being judgmental. Issa manages to secure some sponsorships, at least like 20. Shout out to my girl. Everybody's saying congratulations. Kelly's there rooting for her. She's working the bar, being Kelly. Good vibes, good energy. Down for my girl. Her and Canola, she was really thankful to Canola. She decided to let business be business. Here goes Molly. Thanks, girl. You did well. I'm fine. Congratulations. Of course, Issa's a good friend. She's going to say, what's going on? Tell me how you feel. And she automatically is like, Andrew seeing other people. I'm just not really feeling that. I thought we were building, da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, girl, why won't you just tell him how you feel? Then she jumps in to say, your life don't have to be this messy, right? In regards to her still being friends with Canola. As if she was not sleeping with Dro, who was engaged, a married man, and have the nerve to call my girl Issa life messy. Issa, of course she had her differences about herself, but you can clearly see her getting it together. So that was very telling on the part of, Molly's character. She wanted to be Issa's friend and she was happy for Issa only when Issa wasn't doing better than her. Or when she was down, she wanted Issa to be down with her. So she wanted, Issa to not be friends with Canola for the sake of Lawrence? Who even gives up about Lawrence? She was just with that negative Nancy stuff and she has been doing this throughout the whole season 3, season 2, season 1. And I just really can't respect it. I mean, she claims to be here for Issa, which is cool. She shows up every now and then, but she's not really for Issa being better. She automatically tried to make it seem like Issa's just drawing all this mess into her life as if Issa had control over Canola and Lawrence hooking up, when really that was Tiffany's fault because Tiffany could have warned them before it even got serious. I'm just not here for that Molly child. She don't mean Issa no good. Like, Issa's finally getting her life together, achieving her dreams, and she's just like old baggage. And Molly, in like the perfect world, she seems to have it all together, have it all in order. She has the degree, she has the good job, she has a nice car. The only thing she doesn't have is a man or a life. Clearly, if she wants to keep Issa down with her in that aspect, and Issa's just not like that. She's carefree and she's learning from her past and she's adulting, she's being mature, and Molly's just wanting to bring her down. So I'm very curious to see what was the final breaking point for Issa to just cut Molly off as a friend. Because if it was up to me, she would have been did away with her. I hope that Issa can continue to, work with Canola, because it seems like Canola has done her business well. The block party is going to happen, and you know, you have to give props to Canola for that. Nobody really gives a damn about Lawrence. You know, shout out to him for kind of getting his life together, but my girl Issa is going for her dreams, and that's just that. The music, of course, was superb the whole episode, but it's been like that throughout all the seasons. So shout out to Issa and her music supervision department. Shout out to her for her new label Radio as well. She's been doing big things. She had a new movie come out as well, so I can get why we had to wait so long for season 4. I do hope that the writers kind of amp things up as far as like what's going to happen throughout the season. This episode was cool, but I really want to see more. I'm glad I'm seeing development within Issa. That's really important. I love the fact that Insecure is very relatable and is very like simple in the fact. The things, you know, these things can happen to any like young like black people that are living, and I think that's what makes it so relatable. It's all like real life stuff. It's nothing that's so far-fetched that couldn't happen to the regular person. So I'm very excited to see how this season is going to unfold. I'm very excited to see how this season is going to unfold. More good music, of course. I don't really know if I want her with TSA Bay. He seems supportive, so maybe so. I wouldn't mind her trying to fix things with Nathan, to be honest. But we'll see. I mean, as long as we get rid of Lawrence, I want us to do away with him the fast way. Thanks for tuning in.